the face and get a couple of runs. But we carry on despite that very dark looking cloud you might have just seen. Young on strike, Mustafizur Rahman, just the 2 runs of his 2 overs.
That's a perfect line, really is another perfect line. Good carry as well. And mention the New Zealand players that are at home at the moment: Tom Latham, Matt Henry, James Neesham, and then of course also Tim Southey, who's got that broken thumb. He'll be having surgery on that, and then it'll be a race to be fit for the World Cup. It's going to be a tough countdown for him.
Will Young will be facing Mustafizur Rahman for the first time in this innings. I think having a bit of rain. Yeah, it started to rain, so very unfortunate. Sharafullah Ibn Shoikat hasn't yet called in the covers. They're just waiting, hoping that it's a passing shower and it'll blow away and we can carry on.
Well, I wonder if they're thinking about getting the lights on as soon as possible. That would seem to be the sensible thing to do. The rain certainly did look as though it was coming this way. But there's no point just standing around not doing too much about it. They've either got to go or continue. But I would think step number 1, get the lights fired up as soon as we possibly can. Looks like that's going to be the ploy.
Really become very, very dark and glooming. It'll take a bit of time for those floodlights to get fully charged up. They are just coming on, and I'm sure the umpires might just wait till they come, sort of really give out the light that is required for the game to be carried on. But despite that, they seem to be ready to move on. Will Young facing this last ball he faced, because Mustafizur was the first one this innings, and he will be a little worried about the overall condition at the moment.
So this is just a little bit unsettling for the batsman right now, because it is quite dark out there. The rain is, it seems to have stayed away at the moment. Wind has started to pick up. The lights are just warming up as well. There's only one bank that I can see that's shining brightly. It's not that one. But there's one on the other side. If we just keep going to the right a little bit, I think we'll get to it. No, not quite. There's one that's bright. There it is.
It's not interested. I think that is the right way to go. He sees the angle of the ball with the situation wing, and as we speak, here comes the rain, unfortunately, and the covers come on. Game has been disrupted. The players walk off, and unfortunately the weather intervenes, and they're quickly out. The groundspersons are so very good. Yeah, immediately out with those big covers running in, and the sounds persons have.
রাঁধুনি হলুদের গুঁড়া মানে পুরোটাই হলুদ, অন্য কিছু নেই। খোলা মশলায় রঙের পাশাপাশি থাকতে পারে ধুলা আর স্বাস্থ্যের জন্য ক্ষতিকারক সীসাও। রাঁধুনিতে থাকলে 2টি লাভ: মশলা খাঁটি, স্বাস্থ্য ঠিক। এত অল্প জিরা যে এইটুকু দিলি? কারণ রাঁধুনির 1 চামচ জিরার গুঁড়া মানে পুরোটাই জিরা, অন্য কিছু নেই। খোলা বাজারে জিরার গুঁড়ায় কিছুটা ধুলা, কাঠের গুঁড়া এসব থাকে, তাই রাঁধুনির সাথে থাকলে 2টি লাভ: মশলা খাঁটি, স্বাস্থ্য ঠিক।
To look after the bowling run-ups in the background.
Yes, they've got to cover most of the ground. As you mentioned, the bowling run-ups are important. Cover the square first, get the Hessian on the pitch, and then the main covers. The 4th umpire out there, and that's Gamini De Silva, the curator. He won't be too happy. I talked to him earlier, and he said, I've had enough problem in the last few days.
Yeah, that's right. So he will be very disappointed. So we can't do much about this, that's for sure. But, is it something that might pass through, Shamim? What are your thoughts?
Well, this is what we call the Sharutkal. We have some rain, but it shouldn't be consistent. But it's the wind that's surprising me. Normally you have the rain, it comes and goes at this time of the year. It is not the monsoon season. But you know, one of the vagaries of weather, you really don't know what's going to happen. And there have been a lot of surprises in terms of weather worldwide, hasn't there, Hazy? So this is one of those, I think.
World is messed up totally, that's for sure. There's been disasters all over the place, unfortunately. It's been horrific, some of the weather issues. The ground staff are doing a sterling job again. But, they are bringing out the big covers. I know the fourth umpire was having an enormous issue with his umbrella, and it's got worse by the looks of things.
He's having a tough job. Tanveer Ahmed, the fourth umpire, has been given a replacement. Thankfully, that'll hold and against the gusts of wind here. But that's the situation at the moment. Rain has intervened and has stopped play in this first one-day international between Bangladesh and